Всем здорово, и сегодня мы продолжим проходить игру Dragon Age 2. Поехали. Да, в прошлой серии мы этого Храмовника, по-моему, защищали. Да, в этой сейчас мы посмотрим, куда мы направимся. Ну ты тихо, пес, блин, все это.
Good day to you.
Место. Ну, погнали отсюда. Так, смотрим, что нам куда надо. Отсюда. Вот, Нижний город, что-то тут есть. А, в Нижнем городе, да. Там не, в Нижнем, как-то с Нижнего города мне надо туда пройти, да. Здесь это, ага. Иное место. Ну, нет, сначала в городе проходим. Пошли. Ну, тихо. А куда-то вот сюда, да? Ну, побежали. Да, блин-то. Ох ты, блин. Что-то поднимает-то. Да, блин-то.
Hey, this is the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Ну, блин. Давайте деньги.
You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
Shuffle off to the mine and let me finish those pints for you.
Come back to that blight taking hold? I need work, but I don't need to be some dragon's dinner. What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as
Завтра
anything.
вечером.
Так. Насчет прибавки. Работать на меня.
I own half the mine now. I'll keep it safe.
Really?
Костик, а ты сегодня
Nice to
заправлялся?
work for one of our own.
Да.
Да?
If you don't give us
Да.
a fair shake,
Сколько ты?
it's coin.
Так, ладно. Продолжим. Блин.
Good day, citizen.
Как туда попасть? О, блин, куда-то зашел. Ай, дома. Какой уровень? 6. А там только с 7. Я не помню, вот так, по-моему, и вот так, да. Весельник в Нижнем городе, блин. Да, в Нижний город, как мне попасть, блин? Юта.
So, Carver, have you thought about what you'll
Ладно,
do if your
пошли.
expedition doesn't pay off?
This is our only chance, and you know it.
You're so damned proud you couldn't pick up a trade.
And who would take a Ferelden apprentice?
Блин, не туда.
Maybe in another year I could work my way up to
В
Pistol.
лабиринтах не
Fine,
разберешься,
let's pull
куда
down some
бежать.
rolls. With bloody luck for your sake.
Ага, вот тут что у нас? Торгаши. Кинжал никому не нужен, можно продать. Здесь броню пока оставим. Амулет это у нее. Нифига совсем здоровье. Щите, офигеть. Ну, мусор. Неинтересно.
By all means, see if there's something that takes your fancy.
Боевой молот. Красная сталь. У меня парное оружие. Лук. «15 урона, да. Секунда, 21 секунда. Ручная, двухручная, требование силы 20. Это вот можно и купить. Урона. Топор купим. И тут посмотрим, какой боевой молот можно купить. 15 урона. 15 урона купим. Лук нет. Переоденем. Так, 13 теперь будет 15. Обал. Да вот что такое-то. И тебе. Дай топор. Теперь продать все это. Так, ну что ж, пошли. У нас сверху есть. Я долго искал. Висельник. Пошли нам сюда. Аликом надо что-то поговорить. Ну давайте сохранимся и поговорим.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartran can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Найдем.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Отлично.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Ну ладно, давай попробуем.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Отлично. Кое-что рассказал. Варик дрожжева, отлично. А это что она? Тихо. Сундук, отлично. Что тут лежит? Ну, хоть что-то. Бочка, отлично. Чего нема? Ладно, выбегаем терять себя.
My mother used to say that there are a lot more.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Don't call. Just don't, all right?
Это знание.
You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is.
А ну.
I don't need to get caught under an imaginary needle.
Потеряно.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
What's the word on the street?
You hear about the Isle of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weird, huh? What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
Any other news?
You saw the shipwrecked Kunari. There was a man in here who swears he saw the whole thing happen. Apparently, the Dreadnought was fighting another ship before they both crashed on the reef.
Any other news?
Apparently, the Kunari are just waiting for a ship to take them back to Parvolan. Hope it comes soon.
Any other news?
You ever met the Viscount Dumas? The man doesn't use his head for anything but storage for fancy hats.
Any other news?
People say Meredith's the real power in Kirkwall, not the Viscount. Even Dumas answers to her.
Thanks. I should go.
Anytime.
Hey, Nora, you and me in my room upstairs.
Сказать выпивку не надо, но...
I hear Meredith makes blankets from the hair of dead man.
Кинуть место. Отлично, Нижний город, пошли. Смотрим, что у нас там есть. Что-то появилось.
Still think you're helping by bearing us in debt to your brother?
Still riding side saddle while bitching at your betters?
Drinks later.
Never miss them.
Если знаешь, тут можно что взять, отлично. Сохранимся и переходим туда. Переходим.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in the...
Нифига себе. Нет, у меня пока что ничего нет. Самого только 25 золотых.
I'll send word to the healer, but
Ты что скажешь?
Hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted...
Кинжал, лук и посох. Мне посох просто дает сильные уши. Характеристики. Так что мне больше подходит.
everyone...
А нет, надо и продать весь мусор.
Your turn. I promise.
If you're
Давай,
seeking
говори.
aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of henbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I haven't eaten all day.
Отлично, Барик. Ящик. Амулет шам. 6 маны выносливости, да. В город пошли. Пошли, выходим.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town. And it ain't gonna happen to him.
Спросим это.
Does this really seem like a good idea?
Let's show these folks a little Ferelden justice.
Ух ты, блин, откуда у вас тут столько? Офигеть. Ну что ж, начнем. Так, ударим это. Так, нафиг. Все. Пошло дело. Отлично. Почти уровень получили. Надеюсь, да, ну посмотрим. Это посох, нифига себе, 22 урона. От скорости восстановления манового выносливости, урон от огня. Физический, магия духа. Скорость восстановления улучшает с повышением уровня 12 к урону против демона войны нежити. У нас случай 4 маны выносливости. Маны выносливости, нифига себе. Шан мага, вот все-таки лучше. Восстановление, это так себе. Это ее количество. Это очень надо. Ух ты, рюкзак. Отлично. Берем. Капюшон где? вот этот мне больше к образу подходит, чем вот этот. Да, отлично. 346 магия просто. Боевой топор.
You should meet my husband, Hawk. Perhaps...
Зелье из корня. Давайте один сделаем. Сейчас сохранимся и побежим дальше. Смотрим, куда нам надо. Теперь, ой, сюда и сюда, в верхний город. Ну лучше вот сюда, в Калуку схожу. Кока-колу. Кока-колу, блин. Тихо. О. Там магазин, пошли в магазин зайдем. А яды и бомбы у него уже были. Да блин, ты ё-моё, обойди. Вот туда. Тихо. Целитель этот, да?
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Не желаете стирать страх.
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death, not healing and salvation?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
I've always heard that joining the Wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out, if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
I would help any mage in such circumstances, map or no.
Better make this good. We're risking a lot if we anger the Templars.
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Соперничество плюс 5. Еще можно чуть-чуть поиграть, полазить. Ух ты, блин. Ну, интересно, тут почитает. Мне так сильно много читать не хочется. Ничего тут нету. Пошли отсюда. Сюда. Вот город стоит. Мы пошли в город. И ночью вот есть что-то в городе. Смирение, да? Да пошли ночью, продолжим этот квест.
These streets should be safe at night.
Сохраним игру. Отлично, побежали, что у нас тут?
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
То, ну пошли.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When you find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Тихо. Сторону лучше сейчас сохраниться. Ты вот знаешь, там будет.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong?
Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No.
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
Oh, блин.
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Oh, блин. Ах, нахер. Клёво, наоборот. Нахер. Что такое? Тихо. Лечить не надо, давай. Отлично. Сейчас тогда кончится. Давай вот так. Нет, от этого лучше. Ну нахер. Да блин. Ничего. Сколько же храмовников бегает вокруг тебя. Отступи пока. Варя. Ты чё халтуешь? Давай стреляй. Давай оборона, все, поехали. Ух, ее убили. А как произошло, блин? Это плохо, что ее убили. Вперед. Ты применил, да, давай удар. блин, Варик. Лечись, Варик. Не вздумай умирать. Варик. Какого лешего ты умер? Тихо. Нахер. Тело. Может, надо отсюда просто убежать?
Let me go!
Aquilo, pendenta. Ты зараза.
I got this one!
Где ты нахер? Хрень.
I need this.
Надо бегать.
They aren't stopping! Tired! Too tired!
А ты, блин. Где ты взялся? Блин, он еще и лечится. Ты говнюк. Бей ты его уже. Отлично. Отлично.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the fate into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no!
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Стоп, а если не убивать его, попробовать?
The tranquil I've met seem content with their lot. Maybe it's not that bad.
You have no idea. Your emotions, your dreams, everything stripped away on someone's whim.
Тогда убьем.
If I were made tranquil, I would wish for a friend compassionate enough to kill me. Carl, I'm sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
Отлично. Мой план убежать от них и предоставить этому чуваку всех сработал.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination.
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
The Templars will think the same. We're friends with a monster.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Больше.
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
So that explains your whole sexy, tortured look.
Perhaps I should check a looking glass more often. I've rarely met a man who says such things so openly. But you're obviously a rare man. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Отлично, он теперь в отряде. Вот мы теперь и будем иметь 2 мага. И нам больше ни зачем. О, блин, наш Варика поменяем, наверное, открыть. Маг 6, 6. Варик, мы, наверное, тебя будем менять на мага. Разбойник бы как бы тоже нужен. 2 воина. 2 мага. Они будут поливать все. Варик, мы пока тебя уберем, прости. Пойдем вот таким составом. 2 мага, 2 воина. То, что надо. Отлично, уровень у всех поднят. Но это уже будет в следующей серии. Мы будем смотреть все это, поднимать. Нет. Назад это уже все будет в следующей серии. А на этой серии мы завершим. Все. А как их отрезервировать? Резервировано оно. Да, то, что умер. Надо домой, наверное, вернуться. Вернемся, там посмотрим, как это все вылечить. Ну что ж, на этом тогда все. Всем пока.